System maintenance.
Hello students, welcome to lecture number 10. I am Raglan Royal from Jens Polytechnic College. So in this video we are going to see about the 32-bit bus architecture. In previous video we have seen about the bus concept, bus structure, what is a function of bus, and 16-bit bus, and in this video that we will see about the 32-bit bus. So first we'll see about what is 32-bit. 32-bit tells us that the number of bits that can be processed or transmitted. In another way, you can say that the number of bits that can be used for the single element in a data format. A 32-bit is a type of CPU architecture that can transfer 32 bits of data per clock cycle. That it is the amount of information that the CPU can process every time it performs an operation. In technical term, we can say that the processor can work with 32-bit binary numbers. If large data appear in front of the computer, then the computer will break down the data into smaller pieces. The word bit attached to the number can refer to several things depending on the context. So we will see about the what more we can learn about the 32-bit. A 32-bit microprocessor can only process the 32-bit data and 32-bit memory address. A microprocessor tells us about the wide range of a register. It can never process more than 32-bit. Because 32-bit refers to how much information stored in the register of a computer, that is central processing unit, which is an indication of speed and performance. Means 32-bit represent that 32-bit amount of information that only processed in a central processing unit. More than 32-bit of data can't be processed at the same time. It will reduce the speed and performance of the system if we increase the information or data more than 32-bit in a 32-bit system. Next, bus tells about the number of wires in the bus. A 32-bit bus will transmit the 32-bit data in parallel. 32-bit refers the size of data bus through which the processor sends out the information. 32-bit bus can address 232 square words, which would correspond to 4 gigabytes, means 4 GBs. The larger data bus enables faster transfer of data to and from storage. Most personal computers today use a 32-bit bus. Means the 32-bit bus will transmit the data in parallel, means at the same time 32 bits information can be transferred at the same time, means it will support 4 GBs of information or data at the same time. Next, operating systems tells us about the number of bits that can be used to represent the memory address. 32-bit can transfer to the operating system, that is Windows 2000 are the true 32-bit operating systems. 32-bit means how many bits are required to represent a memory address or information that operating system, that how many bits it will support or it will use. Next, graphics devices such as a scanner or digital camera, it tells us about the number of bits that are used to represent the pixel of an image. Means it represent the quality or resolution about the image. Mostly we use 24 bits for color and another 8 bits for the control information. It can refer to the depth of the pixel of the monitor, which creates the color and the resolution of the images. 32 bits color, so called, is a true color. Means in graphics devices, the bits term used about the clearance, about the quality of the display, or about the images that we are used in a computer. "32-bit can refer to how much information in a memory a computer can use. Means maximum the information that computer can process. The ability of a computer is shows that what is the ability of the computer to process an information. That much information only computer can process at the same time. Means 32-bit means the 32-bit only the information computer can perform at the same time. It can't perform more than 32-bit of information in a 32-bit system at the same time. Next, 32-bit can refer to the program that uses the 32-bit internal register and large memory capacity. 32-bit can refer to FAT file system. FAT32 allows each disk to be divided into a large number of clusters. Means we can divide FAT32, that refers to the memory size of a system. Next, 32-bit can refers to the binary address. It means the number of bits that it can store as a binary address. It can refer to the 32-bit chip. Means what type of chip that the computer is using, what type of chip that the system is capable of to run. Now we'll see about the difference between the 32-bit and the 64-bit processor. In this chapter, our syllabus, we have to study only about the 16-bit and the 32 bits. So I will comparing, because nowadays that we are using 64-bit processor, and so here I am differentiate about the 32-bit processor and the 64-bit processor for knowledge. So the number of bits in a processor tells us about the size of the data type that it can handle, and also tells us about the size of its registry. It can effectively handle a small amount of RAM. In the early 1990s, the 32-bit processor was the only processor which is used in all the computers. But nowadays that we are using 64-bit processor commonly. And also 128-bit processors also that came in market. So first we will see about the 32-bit processor and 64-bit processor. 32-bit processor, they can support memory maximum of 3 to 4 GBs. Means it will support maximum of 3 to 4 GBs of RAM. And 64 processor, it will support memory more than 4 GB. Means we can insert a RAM or use a RAM more than 4 GBs. In 32-bit processor, a computer with the 32-bit processor cannot have a 64-bit version of an operating system installed. Means The computer with a 32-bit processor can only operates on 32 bits of operating system only. We can't install 64-bit version operating system in a 32-bit processor system. But in 64-bit processor, we can have 64 bits of version of operating system, and we can also use a 32-bit version of operating system in a 64-bit processor. And in 34-bit processor, software program which have a lot of calculation operates lower. Means the software which have lots of calculation, the software which operates lower, means it functions lower. But in 64-bit processors, the software programs which has a lot of calculation can operate effectively, efficiently, and faster than the others previous processors. And 32-bit processor, it means we can not install a file or access a file 64-bit application in a 32-bit processor, because it will slower the system. And but in 64-bit processor, we can install 32-bit process application and 16-bit application. It will run smoothly. We can also use 64-bit processor. We can also use 64-bit application in a 64-bit processor. Up to 64-bit it will support. In 32-bit processor, it will not come in different version, because 32-bit have only one version, but 64-bit processor can come in different version like dual core, quad core, 6 cores, 8 cores that we are using nowadays in a modern PCs. So 64-bit processor comes in variants. It will support different types of cores. But in 32-bit processor, it will not support different types of version. It will only have a Pentium Pro and Pentium 4 like that. But 64 processors support different types of core, having a maximum cores, 9 cores, 10 cores processor that it will support. Means it will perform faster access or faster function comparing to the 32-bit processor. So now we will see about the 32-bit operating system. The term 32-bit tells us that how much information can be handled by a processor of the computer. It means that how much information or data can be accessed or handled or functioned by a processor. The maximum capability of the computer that the 32-bit tells us that the 32-bit system can access 2 upon 32 memory addresses, means 2 on the power 32. Most of the computers made in the early 1990s and 2000s have 32-bit operating system. Means the system which are manufactured and released in the market in 1990, between 1990s and 2000, have 32-bit processor. But after that, the 64-bit processor take place. Maximum computers that were developed in the last 20 years were built on the basis of 32-bit architecture. Thus, the computer were designed in such a way so that they can run on a 32-bit processors. And we can give an exact example that 32-bit processor operating system, that was Windows 98, Windows 95 also, and Windows XP. They all have a 32-bit operating system. So what are the 32-bit drivers? To run the 32-bit system, the compatible drivers are required. Means the drivers are very necessary to run the 32-bit system. because compatible driver, if they're in the system, then only the 32-bit system will run properly, which are known as the 32-bit drivers. If the device drivers are designed for the 32-bit version of the window, then you cannot run those device drivers on the 64-bit version of a Windows, because 32-bit drivers are not compatible with the 64-bit version of the Windows. But you can use the 32-bit drivers in the 16-bit compatible version of a Windows. Similarly, if the device drivers are designed for the 64-bit version of a Windows, then you cannot run them on a 32-bit version of Windows. You can manually see the whether your Windows are 32-bit or 64 bits, and the information regarding 32-bit or the 64-bit is stored in a control panel of your computer. We can see what configuration our system is by going through a control panel. All the details about the systems we can see in the control panel, and we can access or we can use the system according to that. So we will see about the history of the 32-bit. The world first stored program electronic computer, the Manchester Baby, used a 32-bit architecture in 1948. It was the first 32-bit architecture computer used in 1948. Although it was the only a proof of concept and had a little practical capacity. Although it was the one, it holds only 32 bits worth of RAM on a William tube and had no addition operation, only subtractions. Memory as well as other digital circuits and wiring was expensive during the first decades of 32-bit architectures from 1960s to the 1980s. And older 32-bit processor families could therefore have many compromises and limitations in order to cut cost, because expensive system nobody will buy. Despite this, such processor could be labeled 32-bit since they still had 32-bit registers and instructions able to manipulate 32-bit quantities. However, the opposite is often true for newer 32-bit designs. For Pentium Pro processor is a 32-bit machine with 32-bit register and instruction that manipulate 32 bits quantities, but the external address bus is 36 bits wide. And it will give larger address space than 4 GB. So in this video we have seen about the 32-bit bus, that what exactly is a 32-bit bus, how 32-bit will function, what is the compatibility of the 32-bit, that difference between the 32-bit and 64 bits of processors, that differentiation between the 32-bit and 64 bits, that 32-bit will be not compatible with the 64-bit versions of the application and the operating system, and what is the 32 bits processor, and history of the 32-bit processors and 32 bits drivers, that 32 bits drivers are not compatible with the 64 bits drivers, and 64 bits drivers will not compatible with the 32 bits drivers. So that bits are very necessary to understand when we use a computer. Thank you.